relatives think that dementia residents can't read when often they can, and they don't need glasses when they do. There's many reasons for needing glasses. Going up ominous looking corridors with blurry vision is very difficult, and you need glasses to be able to see your way. You need your glasses to see the name of your room, the number of your room. You need glasses to be able to enjoy looking at the birds and the planes out of the window, to be able to see your food when you're eating, to be able to read the subtitles or see, all the goings on with the karaoke music and all the golden oldies on the smart TV. And then, of course, reading headlines, newspapers, magazines. You may not read the fine script, but at least you can read the headline and then enjoy the pictures and flick through magazines. So many reasons to have glasses and to be able to see the faces of the people in the unit so that you can identify who's who and what's what. It's so important to have a pair of glasses, and so often relatives think that it isn't important, but it really, really is. There was an example in one unit where I was working. There was this lovely lady. Oh, she was remarkable. She'd been a former nurse, and she didn't have any glasses, but she always came to the newspaper reading, took a great interest in the topics and what was happening, and would give comment remarkably without reading. It's quite difficult to come up with comment when you're not reading about the topic, but she'd communicate, she'd contribute well. And at the age of 93, if you can believe it, her daughter insightfully got her a pair of glasses, prescription glasses. And I was there to witness the day that the daughter came in, and she put the glasses on her 93-year-old mother. Oh, it was so lovely to see. Beautiful smile. And she said, I can see, I can read. And her daughter had given her the newspaper, and there she was. She read the headline, whatever, cold snap expected, read it out, turned the newspaper around to the rest of the group and read it out to them. Can you see? She said, this is what it says. And she read out the newspaper to the group, just like me as the activity coordinator was doing each morning. She was so thrilled. And the children were so happy that they'd gone to that effort to get the glasses for their 93-year-old mother. It was just wonderful. I mean, she only had use of them for about a year because she had a stroke after that. Sadly, it's often the case, elderly dementia residents having strokes. But for a full year, she had the happiness of those glasses. So that was a really good example of it's never too late, and it's such an important thing. It really does give quality of life to the person. So here in The Resilience Voice, the first book I've written what is it? 190, page 190, glasses. Many residents can read. They like to read, but they can't read unless they have recent subscription glasses provided for them. Glasses and hearing aids are kept in the nurse's station as they are expensive items and easily lost. They need to be regularly cleaned. It is something a relative can do if the nurse is too busy. In case the carer has forgotten to bring the glasses out, just go to the nurse's station and they will bring them out for you. So that's just a mini description, more elsewhere on glasses. Now, say for example, you're the daughter and there's been a bit of problem with the power of attorney getting the new prescription glasses, but you've managed to get that through. You've been to the optometrist, your brother Bob came along with you with mum to the optometrist, thankfully. Now this is a really important thing because in this instance, you're in the car outside the optometrist, typically no parking. What to do, how to manage, how to park. Mum can't walk that distance to the optometrist, singly with you, it's too far. So anyway, if you've got a third person, Bob the brother, he stands, looks after mum, takes her into the optometrist, then you can go off and get the car parking way off yonder, and walk back quickly and everything can be sorted. And again, after the optometrist meeting, you can get the car, drive it up, and then Bob and Mum can just hop in the car and go back to the unit. So this is how it's really important. It really is for appointments where you're not sure what the parking's going to be like, or even if you are sure, it's so much easier with a third person. So say you've got the glasses for your mother, she's tried them on, perfectly fitting. She can read the newspaper because you've tested it out she can read out the titles and even the small print. And then you say to her, now Mum, how do you feel with your glasses and reading the newspaper? Which you've given her today's copy. And she's read out the title and she's happy as Larry. Oh, I'm so happy to have my reading back, dear. Well, yes, Mum, I mean, we're happy for you to have the reading back as well. I mean, you've been in here 3 months without reading. We were really concerned that you might have lost the ability, but you're fine with your reading. Oh, well, I've always been a good reader, dear. Yes, I know, thankfully. Yes, you have, and it's really important. Now, I'll let you know what's in place. Bob's paying for the subscription, newspaper subscription. We don't want to go through the power of attorney, Joan, too difficult. He's paying for that. It's starting on Monday. Every day you'll be getting a fresh newspaper. Oh dear, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Oh well, Mum, you deserve it, heavens. Okay, second thing. Bob suggested, what about your women's weekly magazines? Do you want a subscription to that as well, the once a week Women's Weekly? Oh yes, dear, that would be fantastic. I love that magazine. Okay, so he'll get that sorted, good old Bob. Now, another thing he suggested, what was that? It was something about, oh yes, he asked me whether you need any pictures for the walls here around the room. And I suggested, some pictures of the family and the farm. What do you think? Oh yes, if we could have those, that would be marvellous, dear, if he doesn't mind bringing those in or you picking them up. I can pick them up. I know the ones I think you like. The big one of the farm, there's 2 of them. Maybe I'll bring both in and you can see which ones you like. And the one of the family. So yeah, there's 2 or 3 of those. I'll bring in a couple and then you can choose which ones and then we can place them while I'm here. How about that? Oh, that would be good, dear. And now I've got my glasses, I'll be able to see it. Okay, so that's all done. Great. Okay, I think we're getting there, Mum. Quite a bit to attend to, I have to say. No idea there was so much to be done. Lots of detail, but still. It's so worth it. It's really important, and we'll get it up, up and running soon. You've got your warm bedding, warm clothes, heater, and that's a good place to start. Okay, so, everyone. So that's these 2 books I've written, The Resident's Voice and The Resident's Rise, both from a dementia unit, both on Amazon, both on my website, pietavalentine.com. So please subscribe, and thank you for those of you that are subscribing, the nice rise and all, and I really appreciate it. And please pass on these links. Thank you.